Before time began, there was nothing. No light, no sound, not even darkness, because darkness needs space to exist. There was no space, only stillness, infinite and silent. And within that nothing, everything was waiting, hidden in a point smaller than an atom. Then, without warning, it began. That singularity erupted not into space, but creating space. As it expanded, this was the Big Bang. Time started. The universe bloomed outward, faster than light, and silence was gone forever. The newborn cosmos burned with unimaginable heat. Quarks and antiquarks collided like sparks from a cosmic forge. Most vanished, but some survived and formed protons and neutrons. Gravity and other forces awakened, pulling chaos into shape. Space stretched like molten glass. Minutes passed. The fury cooled. Protons and neutrons fused into the first atomic nuclei: hydrogen, helium, and traces of lithium. The universe glowed, but had no stars. Light was trapped in dense fog, unable to travel. It was a furnace without fire. 380,000 years later, the fog lifted. Electrons joined nuclei. Light finally broke free and swept across the darkness. That ancient glow still whispers today as the cosmic microwave background. The fire faded and night began. Gravity stirred. Invisible dark matter drew gas into colossal clouds. They spun, collapsed, and heated until their cores blazed. The first stars flared alive, immense and blue, tearing the dark apart. The age of light had begun. These stars lived fast and died violently. In supernova explosions, they scattered carbon, oxygen, and iron, the seeds of worlds. From their ashes, new stars formed. Creation and destruction became partners, weaving the universe's story together. Stars gathered in vast families bound by gravity. Galaxies bloomed like islands of light, spinning through the black. Their arms shimmered with suns. Their cores throbbed with fire. Black holes grew silent in their hearts, shaping the dance around them. Galaxies collided and merged, becoming grander. Dark matter cradled them like unseen hands. Vast filaments stretched across the cosmos, linking clusters in a glowing web. The formless void had become a cathedral of starlight. Among them spun the Milky Way. Its arms curled like silver rivers. Hundreds of billions of stars glimmered in its disk. Nebulae floated between them like painted clouds. And in a quiet corner of one arm, a cold cloud waited. About 4.6 billion years ago, that cloud collapsed. At its center, fusion roared. A star was born, our sun, golden and steady. Around it, dust spun into worlds. The solar system emerged from chaos, dancing like sparks. One of those worlds was small, rocky, and blue Earth. At first, it was molten and hostile. Volcanoes screamed fire. Asteroids hammered its surface. Lightning split the toxic skies. But it cooled, and oceans spread across its skin. In the ancient seas, chemistry stirred. Molecules joined, broke apart, and joined again. Then, something extraordinary happened. They began to copy themselves. Life had begun, fragile yet unyielding. The first whisper of awareness. Cells multiplied, adapted, and grew more complex. Creatures swam, crawled, and soared. Forests rose, dinosaurs thundered, and mammals waited in their shadows. Life became the universe's most delicate experiment, sculpted by time. Extinctions came like storms, erasing worlds of creatures. Yet life returned, reshaped, and stronger. From small, quick mammals came something new. Minds. Minds that could imagine, remember, and wonder at the stars, humans appeared. We built fires and languages, villages and empires. We painted caves and mapped the heavens. We became the first creatures to ask where we came from. The universe had grown eyes, and we learned the truth. We are made of stars, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, the carbon in our cells, born in stellar furnaces. Every heartbeat echoes the fusion that lights the heavens. We are the cosmos, thinking. Even now, the universe expands. Galaxies drift apart on space-time's stretch. Distant stars fade beyond sight. The night grows quieter, though our curiosity burns brighter. We stand on ancient dust and dare to understand. But one day, even this will end. Stars will die. Galaxies will fade. Black holes will vanish. The universe may freeze in the heat death of the universe, collapse in a big crunch, or rip apart in a big rip. Yet the end does not dim the wonder of the beginning. From nothing came everything. That first flash still hums in the stars and in our hearts. We carry its fire in our veins, its memory in our breath. We are brief, yet part of something eternal, small, yet connected to everything. The Big Bang was not just the birth of the universe, it was the birth of us. And as long as we wonder, the story will never end. From silence came music. From chaos came order. From darkness came light. And from stardust came minds that could dream. That is the miracle of it all. You are made of atoms older than Earth, older than the Milky Way. You are the universe, aware of itself, a spark of thought in a sea of ancient fire, burning bright. Billions of years after the first fire, you stand here, listening to its echo. That alone is beautiful. That you exist at all is proof of the universe's poetry. Perhaps that is the meaning, not to conquer the stars, but to remember we are part of them, not to outshine the cosmos, but to reflect it. Every glance at the night sky is a memory of home. We are not apart from the universe. We are the way it looks back at itself and wonders. We are stardust with stories. We are the children of the first fire. Look up at the night sky. You are looking back in time. Every star is an ancient flame. Every atom in you once belonged to one. Someday, they will return. Nothing is ever truly lost. It only changes form. The fire passes from one shape to another. The song goes on. The story continues. We are part of that song, a note in a cosmic symphony, fleeting yet precious, fragile yet eternal, made of the same fire that birthed the stars. This is the story of everything. The story of how the universe awoke. The story of how it learned to see, and how, one day, it opened its eyes, and they were ours. This is our inheritance, wonder. This is our legacy, curiosity. This is our birthright, starlight. And this is our task, to remember. The universe is ancient, yet newborn, endless, yet fragile, silent, yet singing, cold, yet filled with fire. And it is ours to cherish. When you know you are made of stars, you cannot help but shine. When you see the universe in yourself, you see yourself in the universe, and that changes everything. We are dust that can love, ashes that can hope, stardust that can dream. That is the rarest thing the universe has ever made. So the story continues, carried in us, written in our bones, whispered in our blood, passed from one generation to the next, until the last star fades. Even then, something of us will remain, a memory in the cosmic wind, a trace in the dying light, a whisper that says, we were here. We are not the center of the universe, but we are its witnesses, and witnessing is enough to see the miracle and speak its name. This is what it means to be human. To be small, yet filled with infinity. To be fragile, yet carry the fire. To be fleeting, yet eternal. Every moment you are alive is borrowed from the first light. Every breath you take is a gift from a billion-year chain of miracles. You are the echo of creation, and you are the question it still asks. What will you become? What light will you leave behind? The universe is still listening. Billions of years from now, our atoms will drift through space again. They may form new stars, new worlds, new lives. They will carry our fire. That is enough. That is everything. From nothing came everything. From silence came us. And from us will come something new. Stand beneath the stars tonight. Feel the cold wind, the ancient light. Let the vastness humble you. Let the beauty lift you. Because you are part of it. Because it is part of you. The universe is not something you live in. It is something you are. That is the truth hidden in the darkness. That is the secret whispered by the stars. You are the cosmos, dreaming of itself. Cherish this dream. Make it shine. Make it worthy of the fire that made you. Make it worthy of the story you carry. When you live with wonder, you keep the universe alive. When you love, you keep the stars burning. When you hope, you keep the darkness at bay. The beginning is still here, in the light on your face, in the spark behind your eyes. The Big Bang never ended. It became you. And you are its proof. From nothing, something beautiful arose. From silence, music was born. From darkness, you. This was only the beginning. Subscribe and join our next journey into the distant future of the cosmos.